Oh, what the world happened there for a second? Alright, let me check something. Mute microphone. Okay, so we don't want to do that. So, here we go. Alright, so I am live. Perfect. Alright, so I wanted to talk about the differences that I've noticed between the PS4 and the PS5. Now, everyone here knows that the PS4 will always hold a special place in my heart because of the fact that, one, it was my father's, the one that I use, and two, because of the fact that it's just a very operational console, and I just very much love the console itself. And you know, this isn't going to be a long stream, more or less. I'm going to talk about the differences that I've noticed so far, just within a day of playing. So we're going to start with PS4. So, you know, with PS4, there's a lot of customization options that you get with your background and stuff. I purchased a wolf background to put on the back of mine. And there's like, you can buy like off-brand PS4 controllers to put with it. And for those of you who don't know, I've been using off-brand PS4 controllers to play PS4 for the entire time that I've been streaming, and they work. I mean, they're lighter than PS4 controllers because they don't have the fancy technology in them that you would expect them to have. But they work just the same, and, you know, I enjoyed them. They were very good controllers. I get the feeling if I were to order an off-brand PS4 or PS5 controller, it probably wouldn't work the same, simply because PS5 controllers have a lot more stuff in them. I mean, they got the weird, like if I were to go over here, as you can see, they got the weird mouse thing. So I'm using my finger right now on the thumb pad or whatever in the middle to move this around. I mean, it makes it easier, but it also makes it just a little bit weird. So there's that. And I know for a fact PS4 controllers had that, but the ones I was using did not. That's why you didn't see me messing around with it too much. But that's not the only difference that I noticed with the PS4 compared to the PS5. The PS4, in my opinion, it ran better. When I first got it, it ran really good. It still runs good now. SnowRunner, games like that, it runs it perfectly fine. It has nothing to do with the fact that the game system sucks. It's just that my PS4 is just so happening to get older, and as a game system gets older, you tend to, well, run into issues, and that was one of the issues that I started running into, was it started running slower. But I enjoy, okay, well, he J'd out. And he's dead. Alright, well, let's see if we can help our friend, the Corsair. Let's see what's going on with him. But, and then we move over to PS5. The controls are a lot smoother. The game runs a lot better. I had someone last night tell me that my streams look a lot better. From what I'm understanding, the only difference between PS4 and PS5 is PS5 has more modern technology in it, has a better processor and all that in it. It just makes the game run a little bit smoother. And I have definitely noticed it. I noticed it immediately when I got in here. So, you know, I cannot say, oh no, that's not a thing. That is totally a thing. And I have to admit The controls were a little bit iffy when I first got in here because of the fact I wasn't used to the sensitivity. But once you get used to the controls and stuff, you end up with, well, a decent play system. I have to admit, the only thing I don't like about PS5 compared to PS4 is the fact that PS5 with my headset, everybody has told me so far that it sounds more muffled. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's because I need to buy an expensive headset just because or what, but I'm using the headsets I have because it's been the ones that I've been using for ever, and you know, I just feel comfortable on a headset that I've used for a while, and you know, it's just who I am. I don't like upgrading if I don't have to. I mean, but one thing I can say that I do see negatively, I don't have my wolf background on my PS4 or PS5 that I had on my PS4, which is very upsetting because that was one of the things I really looked forward to seeing in my PS5 was a new background. So I'm a little upset about that. That I don't have. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what the difference is here. Ah, better rate of fire. I bet this one fixes that problem too, so that's nice. Alright, well. Now we move on to 5.7, and this is going to be a pain in my AWS because, whoa, hold on, 50 cals? Maybe not. But it still carries the same amount of bombs. I don't understand why the flip I even need bombs anymore. But since that's the case, I guess I will go on ahead and do some modifications with the 50 cals and everything just to make sure that I'm running smoothly. Alright guys, now here's the big dealio. Alright, we're going to purchase this. We're going to... I need another setup. I really do. Okay, we got one. Never mind. I might just leave the B-17 in here, to be honest. Alright, so let's see. We want the 8.3 plane, please. Thank you. And then we'll go over to here, and we'll grab the Sakine, and we'll put it there. There we go. But one of the things that I don't like, as I said, is I don't like the fact I don't have the customization options on my planes that I have, or the customization options on my PS5 like I did on my PS4. I don't know if that's something that they'll eventually add or what. Apparently, you know, there's outside customization options you can get. But if I'm being honest, I don't feel like purchasing outside panels. Like, especially considering how much they're probably going to cost. I don't want to spend that much money on something that I'll probably never use. So, you know, it's just a holy cow, I am screwed. How many people you think is going to press X? I am so dead. I got up tiered. There's a JU-288, and I just saw some ME-262s. I am so gonna die. But you gotta admit, though, this is kind of realistic. The ME-262 did come out around the time that propellers were starting to kind of slowly phase out and everything. And, well, let's just say that no plane can outrun the ME-262, so I'm screwed on outrunning anything in here. Maybe I can head on one. Yeah, right. Like, that'll happen. You know, just for experimentation purposes only, I'm going to head on an ME-262. Or I could always do it with an AD-2, and that's not going to go well either. Either one of those options is going to get me dead and buried. Hey, at least there's still a BF-109. That's a good thing, right? I can't even catch up to these idiots. Look at this. Just outrunning me with ease. I'm honestly scared to try and dogfight with one of these things. Oh, here it comes. Head on! Ah! I killed him. Oh my god, I killed him. And now I'm gonna get murdered. I'm gonna run now. I actually just killed an ME-262. I'm gonna run out of the battlefield right now. I'm not gonna chance my luck anymore. I'm getting out of here. My oil is gone, by the way. There's no oil left in this aircraft. I don't like hearing a jet. There's like so many jets. Oh, well, he flew away. Yep, that was the problem. Oh well, I died anyway, it didn't matter. That is a very ugly jet. But it can't be any uglier than the Swedish thing here. I mean, dear God, ugh. I have to admit, though, if I get any Swedish plane, it'll be this one. It looks really nice. But see, this is the era I want to get into when it comes to just playing the jets. Like, right when jets are starting to become popular and everything in the real world, that's about the area where I want to get into. I mean, you got the AD-4, and you still got some yaks that are out at that point, and you still got some prop planes and stuff. But then you've got Russia, who's coming out with planes like this, and they're like inventing different things. This is about the era that I want to get into with all the nations. The Sea Fury. It's a very nice plane, actually. And then, of course, you got the Corsairs that mount 20 mils. And then there's this ugly freaking Japanese thing. I don't even know what to call this thing. But yeah, by far I like these. These are nice. They're weird, but they're nice. But it's a perfect example of what I was just talking about. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about the differences between the PS4 and the PS5. And, you know, if I had to rate the PS4, I can't rate it because of the fact I'm kind of biased towards it. But that was my alarm to get up earlier. But the The PS5 hasn't given me any problems yet. The only problem I had yesterday was trying to figure out how to flip to get the mic to work. But I finally got that to work, so I'm a little happy about that. So, anyway, I now have a Meteor that I have to upgrade. Yay! I don't want to go into 8.0. I really don't. I hate 8.0 battles. Anyway, I just wanted to do that. And anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.